And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks are on the move. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Buys a little time. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete. We haven't seen that happen too often.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Extending the play. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the single back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's going for the big play. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's got the two-point conversion, and they... that lead. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They'll line up to go for two. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Going right to work up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath. Punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like...
Open fit, elevates over his man. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their...
points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in there. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They believe they can run right here. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They bring the punter onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field it close to the 50. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play. on the board. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, second and long from the 19. No. Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now